We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Dudes Disputed. It's been a while. This last summer, was that our last episode, I think?
Yep, I think so.
Don't just nod your head. You got to talk to me. Now,
I think it was August, June, somewhere
August,
in there.
June. You guys know. It was the All-Star game. I think All-Star game was our last one. But we are back for a nice little Christmas tier list.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Happy Kwanzaa and Happy Hanukkah. But that's
Hanukkah's over.
Hanukkah's over.
We have a special episode where we are going to be putting together a little tier list.
Together.
Yeah, that's right. Of some Christmas movies. Now, these don't cover all Christmas movies because obviously we have lives and we can't watch every single movie.
Lives and wives, baby.
These cover probably our favorites or ones we just watched.
And most likely, most of your favorites, unless you're a weirdo and you like movies from the 20s. Did they make movies in the 20s?
Some of these are in the 20s.
Well, we're going to cover those too.
That weirdo is me.
He's a traditional guy. I'm not a traditional guy. That's why the debate will be fun. Also, before we start,
Disclaimer.
he's seen a lot more than I have. So a lot of these, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and he's just going to put it in.
I went on quite a binge watch the last couple of days. I don't say so myself.
I sort of didn't.
As a preface before we start, go through the tiers and what they mean. So starting at the bottom, the worst of the worst, ho ho horrible.
Ho ho horrible.
I feel like that is self-explanatory. Fa la 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 lame. A little less horrible. Still not very good. You all right?
Yeah.
And the middle tier is Merry Christmas. For all the okay, like throw in the background type of movies. We all know those. The second from the top is on the nice list for those movies that are good enough to be on the nice list.
I'm always on the nice list.
And at the top is Joy to the World because
you didn't sing it. Oh, copyright. I get it.
Anyway, Joy to the World because these movies bring so much joy
To the
me,
world.
to me and others. Let's start here. So our first one is The Little Drummer Boy from like the 60s. I have a feeling just right off the bat you didn't watch this and you never have.
I'm even a drummer. I know the song though.
Okay.
I think
So
there's
this is me. So I'm gonna say that it's a Merry Christmas. It's fine. It's 26 minutes long, as are some of these.
Really?
But it is good. Obviously, if you're not a Christian, you might not enjoy it as much because
It's like a big
it does involve the birth of Jesus. Yes.
So this is like a watch it on at Sunday school type film.
I mean, I guess you could. I don't know.
Or do they actually show the birth?
I think it's on TV every year, I think. Next is Scrooged with Bill Murray from the 80s. Did you watch this? Have you watched this? Okay. I'm just gonna put that there.
Really?
Yeah.
If I would have guessed, it would have been at least a Merry Christmas.
No. It really tried to be funny and it just is very distasteful for a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's the problem with Christmas movies. They try to get all cheesy with.
Okay, next one is The Christmas Chronicles, the original Netflix film.
I've seen that.
Okay, where are you thinking on this?
Usually when I do tier lists, I like base it off the other options. I haven't seen the other options so far, so we're kind of screwed in that.
Well, you want to do a different one first?
No.
I was thinking.
I'm between two.
I was thinking in the middle.
Okay, so we'll go middle because I was in between on the nice list and a Merry Christmas.
But I do think it's better than A Little Drummer Boy, so we're gonna put it there. Next one is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Certainly a classic, I would say.
This might be hot topic time.
Really? Okay, let's see.
I will say.
Where are you thinking? For my personal taste, I would say on the nice list. Just because, I mean, if we were talking my family, it'd be on Joy to the World.
Okay.
But as I've watched this movie quite a bit over the years, the jokes aren't as funny anymore.
Yeah. The problem with me is I watched it very late in life and I did not find it the funniest, but it wasn't horrible. I would have been in between on the nice list and a Merry Christmas.
I'm fine with putting it a Merry Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll
We'll go there.
But I think it is better than
It's better than both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Frosty the Snowman, another TV classic from the.
ABC.
I think it was maybe later than the 60s. I'm not sure. Anyway, the first Frosty the Snowman. None of that Frosty Returns bullcrap.
Never even heard of that. Heard of
There's a bunch of them.
Heard of Frosty the Snowman though.
Anyway, Frosty the Snowman, the original.
You know what? This was one of my favorite movies growing up. And because I haven't seen it in a long time since I was growing up, I would put it on the nice list.
I completely agree.
Really?
Yeah. Oh crap.
I did not expect us to agree.
Yep. I don't think it's top tier
No.
Christmas, but that's good. Jingle All the Way is the next one. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have you seen this? Oh my gosh. Okay. When you get home, this is the one you need to see. It's wacky. Wacky in a good way.
I've seen it on Amazon. Like it was popping up.
It's on Disney Plus, I think.
Okay.
If you guys want to check it out too.
Not sponsored yet.
Sponsor us, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Disney.
I love you, Arnold. Disney.
Disney. I just naturally assumed Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie would suck.
It's not the greatest movie, but
I thought you were describing it that it would be.
It's a pretty fun time. I would put it in A Merry Christmas too.
Okay.
It's probably I would put it later than those. Not better than Christmas Vacation for sure. The next one, Arthur Christmas. Now this is one I watched this morning. You probably have not seen it.
I tried to watch it last night, but wasn't on anything I had.
It's a newer one, but I'm going to tell you what, I was very impressed. So it's going on the nice list.
Really?
Yeah, it's one you could watch every year. That's kind of how I'm basing these off of. Like ones at the top, it's a for sure rewatch every Christmas. On the nice list is probably a rewatch too. These are if I have time or if I care enough, and these are just no. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Both of us have watched this within the last 24 hours.
Fresh on both of our minds.
Right. So because it's fresh in our minds, let's say what it is on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Joy to the World.
Horrible.
Oh my goodness.
That was Joy to the World. You're joking.
No, I'm not. It's freaking amazing. Okay, so it's one of those that it's one of the many on this list that tells the origin story of Santa. I think this is the second best way that it's been done.
Elf's the best way, right?
Elf's not the origin of Santa. It's the origin of Buddy the Elf. I will compromise and say A Merry Christmas.
You really thought that was Joy to the World?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Well, you should put it in front of all of them because you think that is better than all of those.
I mean, okay. I was just giving you doing the service.
Of the other.
If you watch Scrooged and you watch that back to back, they're not on the same level.
You can call me Winter. Where'd my magic go? I only have 4 fingers.
He doesn't respect the classics.
That shows that I've seen it because I would not know any of that crap.
Maybe we should do all the Santa Clauses because Santa Claus 3 is next. Let's do all the
Santa Claus 1
first. The first Santa Claus. This is a classic, personal favorite. Not my favorite, but a personal of many. So where would you?
Just because I know what I want Joy to the World to be, I'm gonna put it on the nice list.
I completely agree. Now, Santa Claus 2, in my opinion, not as good, but still decent movie. It's the one where he has to find a wife or he loses his powers. Mrs. Claus.
Okay, yeah.
I would put it in A Merry Christmas. Probably better than these two, I'd say. Now, Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause with Jack Frost.
This is the one that I remember the most.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Where do you think that should go?
I still can't put it on Joy to the World yet, though.
See, I was thinking it's the same tier as this one.
I'd be okay with it.
I'm gonna put it there because it's not better than the second one. The night before.
The night before.
This has Anthony Mackie, aka the Falcon, and Seth Rogen and Joseph.
Captain America.
I'm sorry, pissed all the Marvel fanboys off. And it has Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who I love. But this movie just not it.
Okay.
It tried to be fun. They take drugs and hallucinate the whole night, but it just happens to be around Christmas. Yeah, it's not.
That's the problem with Christmas movies. When you try comedy, it's either gonna hit good, or it's gonna be
fall flat.
So bad.
Yeah. Another personal favorite, The Polar Express. Oh God, I can see where this is going. Where do you want it? Of course, I'm gonna put it Joy to the World. I have a feeling you're not feeling the same way.
You want to hear what I think about Polar Express?
Go ahead.
It's Joy to the World.
Oh, okay. Had me worried there.
You really thought you guys want to hear Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba? That's my favorite character in the entire movie. Or the girl that goes,
To be fair, the animation in this isn't the best, but the story and the characters and just the feeling you get after watching it surpasses all those mixed feelings.
It just warms your little heart.
It does. I'm telling you.
You thought I wasn't gonna like that one.
I thought you were gonna put it in like Follow Lame or something
Nah.
like that.
Speaking of Follow Lame,
No. Four Christmases is ho ho ho.
no, it's not horrible.
Okay.
There was a few things that were funny.
I mean, that's the way the night before was. But since you gave me Santa Claus is coming to town, I'll give you that.
Him getting wrestled by Tim McGraw, you can't put that in ho ho horrible.
I mean, it's just
We have to put something at Follow Lame.
yeah, I guess so.
And
I had one in mind that was gonna go there, but
I feel like Follow Lame is like you could be forced to enjoy it if you completely had to, if you had a gun to your head.
I mean, yeah. Next one's Fred Claus. You've seen
What a good movie.
You've seen it. I have not, but I
Joy of the World. No.
Okay.
I would say though, I'm gonna put it on a nice list.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You haven't seen it. You can't judge it.
I can't.
I haven't
really.
judged all yours.
Okay.
That's gonna be the only one, I think. Right?
I'm gonna watch this tonight. I'm gonna send you my reaction.
I think I saw it in the theater too when I was 6. So I'm basing it off my 6-year-old judgment. Granted, it was funny when I was 6, so I don't know if it's funny to me anymore.
Next one is Love Actually. Have you seen this?
Nope.
I would have thought somebody would have made you watch this. I think I'm gonna put it in all right, or the Merry Christmas. It's not better than any of these. Keira Knightley is in this movie though.
I don't know who that is. Keira Knightley?
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
You know Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Her?
Who's that? Like the main chick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's hot? That's why you said that.
Okay, moving on. There is some icky stuff that takes place with one of the subplots in this movie. I'm not going to disclose what that is, but you can probably guess. Anyway, it's there.
Porn?
The Snowman. Now, this is one I had never heard of until this year. I'm going to put it in a Merry Christmas, probably in behind all of these. It was all right. Probably a waste of 26 minutes. Not gonna lie, but
It's like a SpongeBob episode.
probably. Only there's no words. It's a silent film, just pictures.
You put it at a Merry Christmas. Just know I haven't
To
seen
me,
it.
it was a good story.
I haven't seen it, so we're not going to change the judgment. But if it was a silent film, that's horrible for me. Claus.
Klaus. It's Klaus.
I haven't
Did
seen
you
it.
watch it?
No.
Joe, this is the one I wanted you to watch the most.
Oh, why didn't you tell
It's
me
Joy
that?
to the World.
Okay.
In fact, it's better than the Polar Express. It's a Santa origin story, kind of like the Santa Claus and Santa Claus coming to town, but it's told in a much better way.
He kind of looks like the Santa Claus from Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah,
I wanted to say Rise of the Guardians is
he
like
kind of is like that through most of the movie.
Rise of the Guardians is like a Christmas movie, but only for like 30 minutes.
Next one is the first Home Alone. We'll do both Home Alones now. First one, what are you thinking?
It's going to depend on what you say.
Personally, I would put it at the top of on the nice list
Okay, I'm fine with that.
because it's not one of the best, like everybody says,
Yeah.
but it's still a good time.
I was going to be afraid you were
It's
gonna
still
put it-
funny.
I was going to be afraid you were going to put it on Joy to the World. I'm going to be honest, I would have it at like a top a Merry Christmas.
I mean, I'm fine with putting it there too.
Put it
It's still
if
a
we
good
put it
Christmas
too low,
movie.
all the plebs are going to come after us. We're going to get canceled.
Where's the second Home Alone?
I haven't
There
seen
it is.
I haven't really seen
You haven't
this
seen this one?
No. I've only seen the clip where Donald Trump is in it.
I'm gonna put it in the right here on A Merry Christmas. See, this is bothering me. This movie on the same level of these.
You know what? Fine. Put it at a Merry Christmas just because I haven't seen it in a long time.
Let's just put it behind Love Actually, because that's probably where it goes.
Cancel.
So Home Alone 2 is one that you're probably, if you're gonna watch one, you're gonna watch the original, just because I think it is better. But Home Alone 2 is still enjoyable. A Charlie Brown Christmas, another TV classic. Since you hate the classics so much, where are you putting this?
It's on the nice list for me. Boom. I'm surprising you right now.
I was gonna put it Joy of the World, but you're
Mhm.
fine. Elf.
Joy of the World.
I'll put it there. Yeah.
God.
I was gonna say it's not as funny as it's been.
Well, yeah.
Like the jokes kind of go away
We
in amusement after a
like-
while.
at our school, we had to watch it like every Christmas from like 5th through 8th grade for some weird reason. So I will say it gets old, but then like you get to the stage where you can like say all the lines, which is kind of fun.
It is a good movie to watch every year, just because of the holiday spirit factor. It's still there. A Muppets Christmas Carol. I'm guessing you haven't seen this.
That was a
It
bad
goes
Kermit. Miss Piggy.
it goes in the middle as well,
Miss Piggy.
probably in front of these. right there.
It's not in front of Fred Claus.
It's not the best Christmas Carol adaptation.
Miracle on 30. Oh wait.
I was gonna ask you,
I
which
have
one
seen
have
it.
you seen? Have you seen the old black and white one or the newer one? There's like 3.
I think the old black and white one.
Okay.
Because when my sister did the musical, she wanted to watch the original, so I watched the original.
Okay. What are your feelings on this? If you know me, you know where it's going.
You probably put it Joy of the World.
It's
wouldn't
Joy of the
you?
World.
Okay, whatever. I'm fine with it.
It's just one of those sweet Christmas films, kind of like the Polar Express, just less creepy. I'm gonna put it there, just because I think it's better than all those. The Christmas Chronicles.
2. Is
What?
that the first one or the
Yeah,
second
it was
one?
the first one.
Oh, well, we did the second one, and we thought it was the first one earlier.
Wait. Oh, I did put the first one. We already talked about the first one.
That is the first one?
That's the. I honestly don't know.
Oh, well, they're both going in the same tier.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen them both. We'll put them right next to each other because they're both middle tier movies. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Did you watch this? Okay.
I don't like scary stuff.
This is the one I was gonna put in Fa La La Land.
Okay.
It's not a Christmas movie anyway. Okay. Wait. we're gonna do all these in a line. Let's do them in release order.
Like Coke? Cola?
Coca-Cola, of course. The original How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 1967, I think.
I haven't seen it.
And you watched this crap and you didn't watch the original? This is Joy of the World top tier. Move on. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Joy of the World.
I'm not putting in a Joy of the World. I will compromise on the nice list.
Fine.
Even though
top of on the nice
even
list.
though I believe it's in A Merry Christmas. Oh no, it's not better than Home Alone. Are you crazy?
Yeah, it is.
I'll put it in front of Arthur.
At least in front of Frosty.
I will say the only good thing about this movie is Jim Carrey as the Grinch.
That's the whole movie.
Beyond it's just not just him acting. There's story involved. Creepy. If this might be a hot take, characters in the Grinch, the live action Grinch, are scarier than the Polar Express and the new Christmas Carol combined.
I mean, this is scary.
Cindy Lou Who's dad is absolutely terrifying. I can't be the only one who thinks that. The new Grinch. It's just called The Grinch 2018. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. We're putting it down there. Anything's better than Fred Claus, so we're putting it there. Batman Returns.
Oh, horrible.
Now this isn't your traditional movie along with one of these. Let's do them back to back. But it does take place during Christmas time. And since I'm such a huge Batman fan and he is not, I put it on this list just to make him mad. But I'm going to put this on the nice list.
Hold up. Iron Man 3 happened around.
Technically, you didn't
Christmas?
tell me to put it on here. We could have put it on here.
To be honest, that thought just came into my head now because you talked about how much I don't like Batman.
I like Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is a good movie.
Iron Man 3 would be on the nice list. So,
Die Hard, you haven't seen either.
no.
That's going on a nice list.
Is this as of like a Christmas movie or is this just like a movie?
Both.
Okay.
These aren't Christmas movies per se.
Well, yeah.
They take place during Christmas time. Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie because there are actually Christmas things involved in the plot. Like they are at a Christmas party when things start to go down. Batman Returns, there is snow.
Batman's like Iron Man 3, where
Yeah.
there's really nothing. Okay.
I mean, it takes place during Christmas time. I think there's like some Christmas ceremony held in the middle of it or something like that. But A Christmas Story, another classic. Have you seen it? I like how when I say it's a classic, Joe just blank stare. This one is way, 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 way too overplayed on TV. Like this is the one that's on TBS for 24 hours a day on Christmas Day.
Really? I'm gonna hold you accountable to that.
It's a little ridiculous. I'm gonna put it behind Christmas Vacation.
I think it should be behind Fred Claus.
Absolutely not. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, another classic TV special.
I've seen it. Boom.
I vote Joy to the World. I'm sure you don't feel the same.
You can't put that with them. I mean, I would go high on the nice list, but I don't know if I can do. Well, you know what? What did I take? Did I take Home Alone away from you for Joy to the World? I'd be okay with Rudolph on Joy.
No, I wanted Home Alone here, I think. I put it there.
Oh, wasn't there something else that you wanted on?
I wanted
Oh
heater
yeah,
down here.
yeah. We're not doing that. Never mind. I'm not compromising.
So
Crap.
will you give me Rudolph?
I'll give you Rudolph.
Thank you. White Christmas, 1954, I believe. I just watched this yesterday.
My mom's favorite Christmas movie.
Really? I didn't.
Oh, horrible.
I
I'm
didn't think
kidding.
it was that great, to be honest.
Really?
No.
I would only put it on the nice list. Well, I'd put it.
I would
at
put
a
it in
Merry
the middle.
Christmas.
Yeah. Like when I say it's not that great, it's not that great compared to these top tier.
Yeah.
I put it here behind Christmas Story.
Yeah, I think just the singing does it for me.
Yeah.
I think that was more of a just show off their voices type movie, though. You know what I mean? Because out of all of these I've seen, I'd say that that's probably behind Elf the best musical performances.
Probably.
That shower scene, legendary.
I'm blanking.
Where she's taking the shower and he's sitting on the sink.
I must have not watched the movie very closely.
Elf?
Oh, I thought you were talking about White Christmas.
No.
Oh, yes, I know Elf. Yes.
Yeah, you know when Bing Crosby sneaks into the women's
I was
locker
like,
room?
did I watch the same movie as you? We're gonna do these two next since they're the same one. A Christmas Carol, the classic. Now, this may surprise you, but I'm gonna put it in a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna put it in front of Muppet Christmas Carol. It's still the same old Christmas Carol that we all know and love, just not as entertaining as this next one.
I like this one.
I like this one too, even though everybody says it's very creepy. I can agree with it on.
It's kind of the same animation as Polar
It
Express.
is, yeah.
I personally don't. I kind
I'm
of
gonna put
like
it-
that
I'm gonna put it in front
animation,
of
to be
those two.
honest, because it's different.
But the Disney one is more entertaining than the original one. Our last movie, It's a Wonderful Life. Please tell me you've seen this.
You have to say it's a classic first.
It's a classic.
I haven't seen it.
Like this, when you talk about Christmas movies, this is usually the pinnacle, cream in the crop.
And then above that is Grinch and Elf, right?
No, I'm putting it as the best Christmas movie.
So that's why you said. See, it's not even letting you. It knows that
my
you're wrong.
goodness. There we go. Christmas Eve, you have to sit on your couch and watch It's a Wonderful Life. Now it's a pretty long movie. It does get boring.
There's an old long movie. They
Yeah.
didn't used to make long movies back in the day.
I mean, I'd say it's like 2 hours long. I'm not sure how long.
So
it
it's
is.
short for nowadays.
Yeah.
Movies.
It's not like The Godfather where it's 4 hours long.
Or every single movie that's being released now that has
Marvel
to be
movies.
2 hours and 30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
and be a part one.
But the ending is just the best.
Well, yeah, it has to be because it's called It's a Wonderful Life.
If you have not seen It's a Wonderful Life, you have to watch it. It's the best.
I'm gonna hold you accountable to that.
But no, that is it. Are you okay with this? Is there anything you want to change before we say our goodbyes?
I mean, I won't be able to make you change your mind. So, on the one thing that I am going to have nightmares about tonight.
The Grinch?
No. Scrooged. That's it.
Well, that's it, folks.
Bugs Bunny. All right. Who said that? That's it, folks. Is that
That's
on the
Porky Pig, I think.
Porky Pig? Whatever.
Anyway,
The return episode.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm sure we'll do more stuff like this at some point. Sure, Colin would want to join at some point, maybe. If he's not too busy for us.
He'll be back.
Colin.
He'll be back eventually. Did we even tell him we were doing this?
No.
Oh.
Surprise!
Hey, we're doing a Dudes Disputed video without you. If you don't know, Colin's the other member, but I think he's getting tan in Florida right now,
Yeah, he is.
even by the moon.
This is just on YouTube, so be sure to like and subscribe. Add us on socials. Check out his YouTube channel, The Jomo Show, where he does very fun live streams, kind of like this, Tearless Tuesdays.
And then Thursdays, it's usually me embarrassing myself. So if you want to see me embarrass myself, tune in on Thursday.
So subscribe to him.
Subscribe to us.
Subscribe to us. Add all the social media accounts to keep up with when we do videos like this or when he does
Probably.
videos.
You gonna put that in the description?
In the description below, folks.
Like and subscribe. Ring that bell.
But yeah, I think that's it. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next
And
time.
cue the outro.